When our relationships aren't working quite the way we'd like, or we don't feel the way we expected, we may be thinking, well, what's wrong with me?
But in the quest to find answers, often online, people are discovering that an insecure attachment style may be the culprit. So what does that mean, this insecure attachment style? We thought we'd answer these questions for us, our relationship expert, Dr. Shonda Craft. Hey, Dr. Craft, how are you?
I'm well. Good morning.
Yeah, you're right. All you have to do, and I did it this morning, is Google insecure attachment style, and a ton of stuff comes up. Can you just give us a brief explanation about what we're talking about?
Yeah, so attachment styles in general are a psychological kind of theoretical framework it's kind of a way to describe the way we form emotional bonds and how we connect with others. And so those bonds are oftentimes formed in childhood between a child and their primary caregiver. But it's really important to remember an attachment style is not a diagnosis.
So how can attachment style play a role in relationships then?
Yeah, so there are different types of attachment styles. And when people talk about an insecure attachment, they may have some anxiety in their relationships. They may really struggle to rely on their partner. They might avoid emotional intimacy or kind of suppress emotions, or it's kind of confusing, right? It's like, I want your care and your closeness, but don't get too close to me. So, the way that we expect people to interact with us, what we think about ourselves, our ability to trust others, and how we manage our emotions are all part of the way that our attachment style may impact our relationships and how we show up in them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's interesting. And go back to this, the word you just used is that trust. It almost sounds like this is somebody that might have what you might call trust issues.
Yeah, I mean, that is something that oftentimes comes up, but it's also really important to remember that our attachment styles can be formed in childhood, but we could have been very securely attached in childhood, had a great relationship with our parents, but then as an adult, we maybe are in relationships where our partner has betrayed us, or, we've experienced some sort of trauma in that relationship, and that leads to trust issues. So it's not always a one-to-one correlation between your attachment style and what your relationship history is.
So then how can knowing an attachment style essentially help form a better relationship in the future?
Well, first and foremost, it's important to recognize what your attachment style might be. Again, it's not an exact science. It's going to take into consideration a lot of your childhood relationships and your adult relationships. But if you kind of get a general sense of, okay, this is my pattern in relationships, then you can start to think about, okay, what are my beliefs? What are my expectations about relationships? Are there ways that I can kind of correct the way that I approach my relationships, or ask for what I need in relationships differently? So some of that trust can start to be built, for example.
Can you change from having an insecure attachment style to a secure attachment style, or is that generally something that's sort of just ingrained in your personality?
I mean, it is possible to change your attachment style. Again, this is not just an individual thing. This is about our relationships. So if we are surrounding ourselves with other people who are securely attached, who show honesty, who show trust, who show connection with us, that can actually help us to start to correct some of those trust deficiencies that we've had, those attachment wounds, as we like to call them as therapists and researchers, and start giving you a different perspective on the world. And then hopefully that would also change how your course of relationships goes as well.
I was going to say, even having that conversation with your partner when you recognize that's going to be the most important part, and recognizing that trust is going to be there.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have to figure out how to regulate our emotions. And sometimes, going to a therapist or, working with another mental health provider can really help start with some of that self-awareness and other awareness work that could be really crucial to changing that attachment style.
All right. Well, Shonda, as always, so great to talk with you. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great day.